The Rockets Chop Shop is your one-stop shop for all your basketball needs, for highlights, analysis, podcasts. We do it all here at the Rockets Chop Shop. Make sure you hit the like button on the videos that you watch if you enjoy them. Hit the subscribe button to get notifications from all the great drops that we have on the channel. Also, you can visit the Chop Shop merch store and get you some of the swaggiest gear in the Houston Rockets kingdom. And if you want, you can always support the channel directly through donation. And if you want, you can support us through our partnerships with our sponsors. The Rockets Chop Shop is made by fans for fans, and we're going to keep rocking and keep dropping that heat.
I'm feeling those. The time you deserve from me. This is something I know.
First play of the game, Dillon Brooks gets Austin Reeves on him. Too small, shoots over him. Bucket. He's just too small. Yeah, he's just too small. Shoots over him. Next play, gets another mouse in the house. Post up over the smaller defender. Buckets. Like those shots. That's what you want to see. Playing within his game. Within his game. That's really the theme of this entire game. Played within his game. Running in transition. Love how he feels right to the corner. Spaces for the driver. If he can hit these shots for the Rockets, you're cooking with grease. As the old folks say, you're cooking with grease. SGA does a great job crashing, collapsing the paint. Can Jalen do that? Yes. You get a pick and roll here. Nice screen from Dwight Powell. Got Mikal Bridges washes out over there. Look how Josh Hart is cheating. This looks like we're watching one of the Rockets play. When he's coming in to help on the drive here, he's going to stun in, but look at his position. He's damn near in the middle of the paint where the free throw line is, and that's bad position. Hella disrespectful to Dillon Brooks. I know he's not a great shooter, but he can hit these, and great find by SGA. Makes him pay. Sad to see the USA go out like this, but they played terrible defense pretty much throughout the whole game. Terrible pick and roll defense. It's again, missed shot here. Just Johnny on the spot, able to attack and dish off to a teammate. These are the highlights of Dillon Brooks's NBA skill set. The playmaking, the size, the defensive tenacity, the ball handling, and on occasion, this is something that he struggled with this last year, but he's not a terrible shooter. He just takes some bad shots sometimes. All right, let's get back to it. Screen for Powell. Now you got Dillon Brooks attacking Bobby Portis. You get a one-on-one here. Bobby Portis sagging off too much. Bucket. Too easy. Letting him ball handle a little bit. This is the versatility that you do like to see. Gets a screen there from Powell. Halliburton is playing terrible screen defense. Dillon Brooks attacking. Look at the spacing. Look where USA is. You got 4 people in the paint like Dillon Brooks is Russell Westbrook or somebody like that. And his face guarding SGA like he's Steph Curry. And RJ Barrett is just wide open and he still gets there and gets a layup. It's crazy. This is just terrible defense. As I'm trying to do this highlight, it's hard watching this. Watching Team USA get waxed like this just off of bad fundamentals. It's crazy. SGA in the post on Reeves. A lot of teams were picking on Austin Reeves. They were picking on him in the post. And to the point where you're seeing here, you have to get damn near a double team to prevent him from getting picked on. And just look how wide open Dillon Brooks is. This makes no sense. This is terrible. What is Bobby Portis doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What is Jalen Brunson doing? They didn't want this. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. A good shot by Brooks. You get the staggered screens into a dribble handoff from Powell. Little motion here. Comes off the screen from Powell. Look where Bobby Portis is. Rightfully going under. Reeves, kind of some indecision there. A little too late, but good shot. I'll live with that shot if I'm Portis. But once a guy's on, you gotta make the adjustment. The disrespect to Dillon Brooks will not be tolerated anymore. He's a Rocket now. Now you get him setting the screen there. Little double staggered screen. I love these actions. This is something that you would be able to see the Rockets kind of do when they could use Dillon as a 4, right? Where he could be setting screens. Let's say that's Fred or that's Jalen or Kevin Porter coming off of those double staggered screens there. You get Powell. One guy's gonna, usually when you do staggered screens into a pick and roll action, one guy's gonna crash or is gonna dive for the lob. One guy's gonna space the floor. Dillon's a big enough body, great screen there. You get Powell crashing for the lob. They trap SGA off of the screen. And then with Powell crashing, he's able to just pretty much take out Ant from the picture and does a great job using athleticism to close out. Dillon attacks that closeout. Powell's in great position. The USA is just everywhere. They're everywhere. This was just bad defense. Bad defense. You got to know your personnel, right? You're not playing the Warriors. You got to know your personnel. Protect one thing. You can't give up the paint and the shot. You can't. While Dillon on defense, this is where he makes his money. This is why possibly that $90 million 4-year contract is going to be justified, is because this is what he does. Now, he said he's the best wing defender in the world. I don't know. I've said that. He's one of the best wing defenders in the NBA. So I don't know. The NBA, the whole talk about NBA, the world champions, I don't know. But he is up there. He's top 5. He's top 5. But just plays like this, that's instinctive plays, able to tip the ball, get it away from Ant, and just make a play for a teammate. Played really unselfishly during his stretch here in the FIBA tournament. Get Dillon again on Ant Edwards. Just no deterrent there at the rim. Great dish off to a center. Great play. Play breaks down. Here's once again Dillon, high IQ defender, intensity, able to get the stop in transition there. Prevents a open layup for Team USA. Okay, trapping SGA again. Once again, Dillon is the man that benefits from this, able to attack the closeout, which is a strong skill to have, and get into the paint and finish. Strong skill to have for a guy. Trapping SJ at half court like he's James Harden in 2019. Now you get Dillon Brooks flashing. He does the smart thing, goes middle, stands there. Now he can play make from here. I remember we tried to do this with Clint Capella, and he did not know what to do with the ball when there was trapping James at half court. But now he's able to play make for teammates. Great shot to RJ Barrett. He was able to drain the three-pointer. Yeah, Superfan likes that. Once again, giving SGA the James Harden treatment. You get pretty much boxing one. You got every damn defender looking at him. This is. I know he's good, but damn, great defense on Austin Reeves right here. Able to stay in front of him, clamp him, block him, then get the second contest. This will win you a couple of ball games. That will get you at least 3 to 4 wins. Wins the MVP of the game. The game does go to overtime off of crazy Mikal Bridges shot, but they end up winning, and Team USA goes down, and Canada gets the bronze. Now, from just a basketball perspective, I never really gave my take on the whole world versus USA basketball thing. Obviously, the USA still has the best talent in the world. That's why all these European and African and Asian players come to the USA to play, especially the best ones. But what we cannot do is send out the B team anymore, right? This is a wake-up call to Team USA. You cannot send out the B team anymore. You can't send out guys that are role players on their teams. You can't send out young guys that haven't established themselves like Ant Edwards. He's going to be a star, but he's not ready yet to take that mantle. The world is caught up in a sense that the general talent matches the NBA. Where the NBA breaks off is the upper room. Now, Slovenia, whether it's Serbia, whether it's Greece, all these countries have upper room echelon players. Whether it's Cameroon with Embiid, they have them. But what the NBA does and what America does is it has them in mass. We have more of those upper room players. So if you're able to send out the A-tier team, then you should win all the tournaments and competitions. But gone are the days where just because you have a NBA roster fielded in an international competition, it guarantees that you're going to win. So they can't do that. Shout out to Dillon Brooks. Hell of a game, hell of a series, hell of a tournament from start to finish. So what I'm going to be curious about for the Houston Rockets is how Dillon Brooks translate what we saw in the tournament into real life, right? How does that look for the Houston Rockets? The fact that he was spacing the floor well, running in transition, these are things he does. Where he really gets in trouble is when he starts taking shots he's not supposed to, ill-advised shots. I think on Team Canada, due to multiple factors, including the fact that SGA is such a great player, all-NBA first-team guard, that he's able to slot into his role as a role player, which is what he is. Will he have that same mindset playing next to Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green? We hope so, because if you're getting, once again, I said this on Locked On Rockets, if you get the Dillon Brooks that is bought into what he's supposed to do, like he did in some of the years in Memphis, then that contract is worth it. It's worth it times 2. The fear is some of the other stuff. And we know what the other stuff is. Once again, I've talked about this with players like him. It's a gift and a curse, right? To have that level of passion, you love it. As a coach, you want that in your locker room. As a teammate, that's the type of guy you want to go into the trenches with. As a fan, you cheer for those guys. The ones that are successful are the ones that are able to mitigate what their passion does and leads to, especially in high leverage moments, that it doesn't cause harm to the team. And if he can do that like he did throughout this run, then the Rockets might have stolen something from the free agency market. But that was a great game to see. Sad for Team USA. They just got to be better. You hope the Olympic team is a little bit better, but I hope this is a wake-up call to them. You can't just throw out anybody out there anymore, bro. The world is caught up. Basketball is global and it's been global, and these kids around the world, they've been watching the LeBrons, they've been watching Kevin Durant. YouTube is out there. You know what I mean? You can watch everything now. You can get training tapes. It's not the same anymore where people are locked up in different parts of the country. It's global. The world's international now. They're catching up, bro. So you got to send out the A team. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, but hey, that's what it is. Dillon Brook, shout out to him for dropping 39. Bro dropped 39 on the big stage. Shout out to him. Shout out to y'all. Chop Shop audience, keep rocking with us, keep supporting the channel. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and just keep rocking with us while we drop this fight.